The Supreme Court sitting in Abuja, Nigeria's federal capital territory, has dismissed the suit brought before it by the Cross River State government against Akwa Ibom State on the ownership of 76 oil wells. The apex court, in a unanimous judgment, said the suit lacks substance and merit and ordered that the 13% derivation on the oil wells continue to go to Akwa Ibom State.
South faces of indigents of Cross River State after the Supreme Court judgment denied them ownership of oil wells along the Atlantic Ocean. But for Akwa Ibom State, it was exchange of banters and excitement. The court ruled in favor of Akwa Ibom State and the National Boundary Commission that since the handing over of Western Bakassi to Cameroon on August 14, 2008, Cross River State is no longer a littoral state and hence cannot benefit from the oil wells.
Well, we are grateful to the Supreme Court for that judgment. They've simply reaffirmed the judgment they gave in 2005 that Cross River State is not a littoral state. And if you're not a littoral state, you cannot benefit from offshore oil wells. So that is the law.
This judgment clearly and completely tells the litigants, the combatants, that the 76 oil wells belong to Akwa Ibom State and not to Cross River State.
The court rejected the argument of Cross River State that the sharing formula put in place by former President Olusegun Obasanjo on the oil wells leaves some of the wells to it. The court ruled that the removal of Bakassi from Cross River State automatically makes it a landlocked state which is not capable of owning oil wells which are in the waters. As such, the suit lacks merit and is therefore dismissed.
There's a pending application before the court. The court said it could not take the application because we were trying to say to the court that the evidence that it had been given was fabricated. And the court said we would not take that application, that the application is still pending. They will give us a date later to hear it. So until that application is heard and determined, we really will not be able to say what the final verdict in this matter will be.
Even though Cross River State says it agrees with the judgment of the Supreme Court, the drama in the dispute may not be over, as Cross River State has filed a motion challenging the authenticity of a map submitted by the Nigerian Boundary Commission. In the motion, which is expected to be heard by a fresh panel, Cross River State alleges that the map submitted by the Boundary Commission was a doctored document. As such, the judgment should be reversed. Amaka Wajibi, Channel Television News.